Hello. I need to move things around. Okay. Doing the Mondstadt Archon Quest today, which is hold on.
There's no need to.
Are we? Oh, fuck off! I'm not doing that. I wanted to. Okay.
Pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation.
Hey, is that part new?
What?
Haven't never seen it before.
Is that what I mean?
The wind rises.
Alright. I guess we're gonna finish this really quickly first.
We are gathered here today to bid farewell to all who lost their lives in this war.
Water.
This struggle has caused us profound pain and brought us face to face with loneliness and loss. But through it all, our bravery and resolve never wavered, and we never lost sight of victory. Even the tiniest of sparks can unite to become a blazing fire. They lit our way forward and showed us the path to victory. When our homeland is revived and life blooms again, they will return to us with the first rain of spring. It is just as our poem describes. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation. The fallen are never truly lost to us. We will be reunited one day. And as we create new legends and write new poems in honor of our beloved homeland, they will always be with us. Their deeds immortalized in our memory, and their names immortalized in stone. This epic will be remembered in the actions of every valiant warrior and brave Saurian, all equally important and indispensable.
Aww.
I would also like to take the time to recognize a Fatui harbinger, who sacrificed his life for our cause. He was a warrior from Conria, who helped defend our nation 500 years ago. A man who used his own heart as refuge for the souls of the fallen. For the chance to offer them a final resting place, he chose to fight with us once again. In the end, he fulfilled his wish and returned the souls to the ley lines. By turning his curse into a weapon, he defeated his fated foe and protected me in the process. We have had our differences in the past, and I cannot say his character is representative of all in his organization. But on this occasion, we honor him as one of our own. In Natlan, all heroes are worthy of celebration.
Aww. Pay tribute. Pray. Oh, what the fuck? Pay tribute to the heroes.
Strange. Why does no one praise the deeds of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahul? Does no one care about my heroism? A great hero such as myself, forced to remain nameless. Ignorant fools.
Fine. I guess you helped out. Good job.
Well. A compliment. After all these years, it's about time you knew your place, lowly servant.
God.
Hey! Why are you glaring at me? Oof.
Kinish got mad. Bit lolly.
My teacher once said the weight of fate is decided by the one who has to bear it. You helped Natlan overcome a cruel fate. From now on, we will always be there to help you. Now, we just need to see where your fate, no, our fate, leads us.
Okay. And who else is here?
Ah, our hero's here. Is there something you want to discuss?
Oh. Okay. Oh, still. That's enough for it. Okay. About the stances of the heavenly principles and the shades. About the Ode of Resurrection somehow taking effect before victory. About Natlan's Gnosis. About the next stop on my journey. About the tribute my ancient name will belong to. I don't have any other questions.
Huh? Tribe?
Tribe?
Oh, you're thinking along the lines of how the names of the 6 heroes were inherited. In truth, apart from a few ancient names associated with a
Oops,
certain
blind.
tribal culture or tradition, most ancient names can be inherited by anyone. Your name likely falls under that category. The Wyab will select someone who shares your character and name them as your successor.
That's
Of
nice.
course, that won't happen for a very long time.
Okay. Oh shit, what did I move? I don't know. Oh. Okay. Oh, there. That's it now, so it's fine. Cool. Alright, about the stances. Oh, the heavenly
The forces
principles
of the
and shades.
Abyss have always sought to corrode Tevat. The ley lines were created by the heavenly principles, and it's only with their protection that Tevat is able to nurture all forms of life. If the Abyss had free reign, this world would become a living hell. We saw that for ourselves. Any attempt by humanity to harness the power of the Abyss is met with swift punishment. The heavenly principles and the shades show no mercy in that regard. That unyielding approach is also the source of great sorrow and hatred. The situation goes beyond a simple discussion of right versus wrong. Perhaps the truth will reveal itself during your future adventures.
Okay. Huh. About the Ode of Resurrection somehow taking effect before victory.
Oh, isn't it obvious? The Ode of Resurrection didn't take effect at all.
Oh.
Your own strength is what allowed you to keep fighting, as well as the moral support from everyone in Natlan. Still, moral support is also an important, if underappreciated, effect of the Ode of Resurrection.
About Natlan's Gnosis. Yeah, what the fuck is it?
The captain's subordinates sent us a letter he left behind. After our duel at the stadium, he asked Tsaritsa to remove him from the responsibility of obtaining the Gnosis, and his request was granted.
Oh.
The captain respected the outcome of that match and refused to violate his principles. But since this is the final Gnosis, I doubt that Tsaritsa will let the situation stand. Perhaps a replacement Harbinger will be sent here soon. I'll make sure to be prepared.
The final Gnosis? Wait, I thought Nahida kept her Gnosis and then gave the Electro one away? Didn't the what? Why did she say the final Gnosis? Oh shit. I accidentally opened something. No, go away. About the next stop on my journey.
A direct conflict with the Fatui is unavoidable the moment you step foot in Snezhnaya. so make sure you're ready for any scenario. On a related note, I've acquired some new intel about the fragment that suddenly appeared in the sky. Such fragments are known as Ancient Moon's remnants, relics of secret source technology from the era of the ancient dragons. Coincidentally, a small squad of Fatui infiltrated our borders around the same time it appeared. Our investigation revealed them to be the subordinates of the Doctor. Their stronghold is in Nod Krai, a land with a long history not far from Snezhnaya. The people there can use a very special power. It's said that this mysterious power predates even the 7 elements of Tevat. Ancient Moon's remnants, the Doctor, a mysterious power. The project that connects all 3 must be ambitious indeed.
Okay, and I think that's it.
The long journey of the Pyro Archon has now come to an end. Together, we overcame darkness and death to accomplish something truly remarkable. As we celebrate your glory, allow me to thank you once again. This time, just as Mawika. Thank you for the respect, understanding, and support.
So she's not the
every step of
Pyro
way.
Archon anymore? It was my honor.
An honor we share. You can keep chatting with your friends nearby. I think I'll stay here for now and watch over them.
The end? No? Oh. Aurora!
When Guthred's soul possessed my body, all I saw was a dark abyss. The captain carried countless souls within him. It must have taken so much strength to live like that for hundreds of years. For us,
Oh yeah.
his death is something sad. But for him, maybe it finally allowed him to be at peace.
So he's like, he's dead, but he's not dead at the same time, which is weird, right? Isn't that? Let's just finish.
What are you thinking about, Traveler? Oh, the battle, right? Even though we won in the end, it cost a lot to get to this point, huh?
Sing your final song with pride, like a hero's march to the other side. This monument commemorates the 2,049 brave warriors gave their lives in the War of Natlan. Let's leave this for them. Oh. Embark on new adventures. Yeah.
Too slow.
I just don't want to like miss anything here, so I want to finish it first.
Story! Story! I want to hear a story!
I mean, I doubt I'm gonna miss anything, but like it's gonna bother me that
Come on! Tell
it's
us!
still there
Tell us!
Well,
while I
you
do the
kids don't miss
Mondstadt
a
one.
beat, do you? All right. You can be the first audience for this new tale. Let me know what you think. Now, where to begin?
Want to stop and listen to the story? Sounds pretty fun!
Sure.
This is a story of the great heroes of our time. There are 3 great heroes at the center of this tale. The first is an outlander known as the Traveler.
That was
A warrior
quick.
of great strength, completely immune to the power of the abyss. More importantly, the Traveler is kind and brave. Someone who treasures those around her. You could call her a natural-born hero.
Yeah, she's super strong. Tell us more.
Hey, just let him finish the story. The man telling the story keeps looking this way, Traveler. Paimon thinks he recognizes you.
Well, we've really made a name for ourselves in Natlan. Listening to this is a little embarrassing, though.
The second hero is also an outlander. Many years ago, he forged a connection with this land and used his body as a vessel for the souls of his fallen comrades.
Wow.
His goal was to give them a home and, with that, a chance to be reborn into this world. The third hero is none other than our current Archon, Mawika. Not only
Oh wait,
is
she's
she
still
a
the Archon then?
powerful and respected figure,
I'm so
but she
confused.
also commands the power of the Ode of Resurrection, which can bring people back from the dead. With the support of 6 heroes from 500 years ago, she united Natlan against a dangerous foe. Now, this story truly begins with the arrival of the Traveler in Natlan.
Back to the beginning. Wow. Okay, you gotta tell the entire story?
Under her
Damn.
guidance, Kachina performed exceptionally well in the pilgrimage and earned her chance at the
This
Night
is cute.
Warden Wars.
Paimon with a thumbs up.
Suddenly, the sky turned dark. The sacred flame went out, and Gasoithoth appeared. Everyone gathered at the stadium.
God, they
and
were probably
sang
there
the
for
Ode of
hours.
Resurrection together to send
listening
their
to the
support to
story.
the furthest corner of the Night Kingdom. Hermione became known by all, and everyone began reciting the words that defined its message. In the beginning, there was darkness, until someone set themselves aflame. Only then did the universe know light. Anyway, the dust has now settled, and Natlan has entered a new era of peace. The Traveler fought for life, the Captain fought for death, and our Archon, Mawika, created a bridge between them.
Wow.
Cute. I like that they're so invested.
Please don't let that be the end.
Sounds like you like this one. Tell you what, give me some time and I'll write it all out in even greater detail.
I loved it. This is the best story ever. Yeah, and Tumaini is the coolest ancient name. I get to be Tumaini today. Okay, guys?
Hey, it's supposed to be my turn. No, it's my turn.
No, it's my turn. I get to be Tumaini today. So, no one wants to be the Pyro Archon anymore?
Sounds fun. What do you
Oh,
think,
hey.
Traveler? Wanna let
First time
Paimon
I've
be
heard
Tumaini for
Mavlika's
the
name
day?
out loud. I was pronouncing it wrong all this time. Oh no. How are you pronouncing it? We'll let Paimon be Tumaini for the day. Sure, then I'll be Paimon.
Alrighty then. Let's go, Paimon.
With
A
the
new
V?
adventure awaits.
Mavlika? Oh. Oh, there we go. Fucking finally. Oh. I mean, I say Mavlika as well, though, to be honest. Is that wrong? I don't know if that's wrong. Because I feel like some of them say Mavlika, some of them say Mawika. I don't know, it's a little bit confusing to me. Anyway. Oops, shit. Mondstadt! Yay! Oh, I'm so excited. You know what? I'm gonna teleport here. Yay! Let's go. Hold on.
Search forth.
Ha! Where is it?
Quit
Nice.
following me.
I got one piece of. Ha! I got it!
The wind
Alright,
rises.
where am I going? Here? Okay. Return to the special story mode. Oh. Continue quest. Okay. Oh, it has a special story mode. Oh, it's cool.
The city is all decked out! Oh, it's beautiful! Festival season means no commissions, which means...
Little boy has never known peace with his pigeons. Oh, yeah.
But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
I mean, you always have... You can't not, like, bully Timmy when you run past the bridge. Sure, let's go.
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
The requirement turns to Mondstadt.
Still
Oh,
doing
absolutely.
no commissions during Wind
100%.
In general, yes. The people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But
But...
feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Take a look around, huh?
It's finally Windbloom, and here I am ruining everything.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
What are we
Stargazing?
looking at?
Like we'll find a spot.
Whoa!
You know people start reserving places
Hold on.
on Star Snatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down.
Oh my
Sorry,
god!
I'm just
Raid?
not in the mood. I should go.
Hi! Thank you! Holy shit, thank you for the raid. Got to senpai. Hello! Thank you so much! How are you doing? Oh yeah, I should probably introduce myself, shouldn't I? Hello, I'm Mira. We're playing Genshin right now. We're doing the Mondstadt Archon Quest.
Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
Oh, you're leaving? I can walk you home.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do. The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What is it? Is there something wrong?
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn,
Uh-oh.
I think we should stop seeing each other for now.
Is this the newest story? Yeah.
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be
Yeah, it's the new one.
friends anymore? I thought we were best friends.
Did you see that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we
Uh-oh,
went
okay.
venturing in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship stories is already over?
Can't believe it. Maybe they're just working out the kinks.
So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
Oh,
It's the honorary
Oh.
knight in Paimon.
Why is everyone sad? What the fuck?
You don't look so good.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus.
Oh.
I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a
I didn't
random
do too much
location
story,
outside.
so I'll probably
You
do
should
this
be a
once a
doctor.
month or two. Yeah.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine.
I've been like kind of rushing to finish this story, the Natlan, the other quests, so I could get to this quicker.
Yeah, I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better. Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see? Sorry.
Huh? So
this
what?
is for me to figure out. It is Windbloom after all. Anyway, I have patrol to finish. Until next time, you two.
Huh. Is it something in the air, maybe?
Something in the air. Like what?
It appears Miss Donna is also out of sorts.
Oh god.
Oh,
What is she saying?
where can I find a truly fascinating man?
Wait,
What?
but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on Diluc, right?
Okay.
That's what I thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind.
Is that Captain Kaya?
No way.
Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type.
What?
How come I never felt this way before?
No way. Oh fuck. Okay. I'm flattered, Miss Donna. Although, I do wonder whether that was intended for outside ears.
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And, have a happy Windbloom.
Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever heard Donna talk. I intend to, my dear. But first, a question, if you don't mind. Why the sudden change of heart? I was under the impression Master Diluc was the object of your affections.
Good question, Kaya.
Oh.
So, you knew about that? Well, Master
Who does
Diluc
it?
came into the city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there
Well,
anymore.
it's just like me for real. Yeah, same. Same.
If I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love.
Huh?
But then I saw you. And it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it. It was just a feeling.
Okay. I understand. And I'm flattered I was able to bring back the butterflies. But I do need to see some business. So I'll take my leave.
Oh, here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
Kaya! Not at all. You're the exact two people I've been trying to find. So, Mira, Paimon, how have you been? All good. How about yourself and the rest of the Knights of Avonius? The answer to that requires a private
Not at all.
conversation. Oh, fuck.
Have fun, you three.
Catherine, do you mind? Okay.
So,
what he said.
you said you were looking for us.
Yes. Jean sent me to find you when she heard you were back in Mondstadt. But let's discuss the final details back at the headquarters. Yay! Kaya's no longer voice now? Yeah, no, not until they, not until either the voice actors, stop the strike or
Quit following me.
if they decide to recast him. Oh. Which reminds me, actually, who are the two main characters in Honkai Star Rail? I think they're getting recast. I can't remember what their names are. Wait, where the fuck am I going? Hold on. Oh, I'm going the right way.
Squall Fury.
Who's your favorite character?
Ah, Kaya.
My favorite character. Skirmish, Wonder. MCs. Yeah, Star Rail. The main characters in Star Rail are getting recast, I think. Yep, I managed to track them down.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa, headquarters are packed! What's going on?
Honorary Knight Paimon.
I wonder,
It's an
what's
honor to
going
meet you.
on?
I believe introductions are in order.
Oh, that's Kaya. Allow me. You have Note. Note? Is that his name? That's a weird name. Why would you... Could you imagine naming your child Note? Unless I'm saying it wrong. Captain of the second company. Scaron, captain of the third company. Eula, captain of the fourth. And me, of course, captain of the ninth company. There's like 4 people there.
You're all
Yeah.
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
Jean! Oh no, she's not voice either! Mira, Paimon, thank you for coming. Is everything alright? There are tons of people outside. Rachel and Caleb? Oh wait, fuck. Hold on. Ah! There've been a number of... Oh wait. Oh, I missed 2 of them. Okay, hold on. Yes, that would be the captains. You know a few of them already, but I'm sure there are some new faces. There have been a number of incidents in Mondstadt. In order to wrap up the case, I gathered all the captains from the Knights of Favonius together to hold a trial.
A trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine!
I can understand the confusion. You've never participated in one of our trials before. In truth, we haven't had to conduct one in quite some time. The Knights of Favonius oversee most matters of law and order in Mondstadt. Of course, in the interest of fairness, major cases have tried jointly with the Church. Under the guidance of Barbatus, the Knights uphold chivalric justice in the spirit of our order, and the Church carries blessings and goodwill wherever the wind can reach. And today's case requires a joint trial by both parties.
Which means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help?
Hold on. The group of people we saw in the corridor just now. There was someone missing. Where's Albedo?
Right.
Oh, here we
He's
go.
the captain of the investigation team, but we didn't see him out there.
Well, a keen observation. That happens to be exactly why I called you here. In the upcoming trial against Captain Albedo, we will do our utmost to understand the facts of this case and deliver a fair and impartial verdict.
Albedo is the one on trial?
What
What did he do?
did he do? Or what didn't he? Jean, it's time. Understood. Mira, Paimon, come with me. Okay. Great. Oh. Diluc! Please sit wherever you like. I only ask that you remain calm, no matter what you hear. I need to head over there. Don't worry, the trial will be fair. Well, now that everyone is gathered, let us begin. With Grandmaster Varka away from Mondstadt for the time being, Jean, what? Gunhilda will oversee today's proceedings. Dahlia! Oh my god! We're waiting forever fucking ever! Yes. Mr. Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, will serve as assessor. As representatives of our respective organizations, we will ensure a just verdict in this case.
Oh, that's a new face. Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
Yes. Obviously. The defendant in today's case is the captain of the investigation team, Albedo. Oh, I haven't seen him in so long! I'm kind of excited. Albedo, what did you do? Oh my god, there's a lot of talking. Certain aspects of this case are classified, and it remains uncertain whether the alleged victims are citizens of Mondstadt. As such, this trial is not open to the public. The identities of the victims are still unknown? Strange. If guilt is established in this case, all facts will be made Hold on. Oh my god. All facts will be made public after the final verdict is delivered. Now, the captain of the logistics company, Miss Hertha, will present the charges. The court appoints Mr. Kaya to speak on Mr. Albedo's behalf. Are both parties ready to proceed? Of course Kaya is speaking for Albedo. Yes.
Ready to proceed.
Miss Hertha, the floor is yours.
Prior to this trial,
thank God.
the Knights of
I got a break.
Favonius, in conjunction with the church, launched an
Is this
investigation
because of the evil
into Mr.
clone thing or
Albedo
something
for
else?
suspected murder and
I don't
unlawful
know.
disposal of human remains.
Maybe.
Murder?
Whoa! What did she say? Suspected murder and disposal of human remains. Fuck. Oh yeah, Albedo's not gonna be voiced either, is he? Because Koi's on strike as well.
She saw the defendants southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object
What
she later
what
identified
murder?
as a human body.
Look at him. Right? Oh yeah.
No. There's no way.
That's insane.
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Oh. Please be voiced. Beatrice. So is that what she was trying to tell Quinn earlier? Oh.
Well, I
Thank
was
God.
out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind. I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was...
Of course they're hiding
There
his
was
neck.
a body.
Of course they are. Of course they are, because they...
Mr. Albedo's
Oh, wait,
vision
no, there
allows
it
him
is.
to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it
Okay.
and then removed any traces on the ground. Before
Okay,
he
but this is the
left,
Mary, so it's probably...
it seemed like he
What
looked
if
in
it's
my
his clone,
direction.
though?
Maybe it was just my
Is he fucking
imagination.
sleeping in the chair?
But I was terrified, thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
What if that was just his clone, though? Or what? No. Oh, wait. I now turn to the defendant. Describe your whereabouts that night. Yeah, he's not voiced. I was working in my office on the second floor of the Knights of Favonius' headquarters. That's right. The next day, the defendant submitted his latest environmental report on the Dragonspine region. Considering the length of text, it must have taken a considerable amount of time to finish.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
Oh. No.
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
This isn't looking good.
Oh my god, that's what Dahlia sounds like? If the crime did occur as you described, then what about the body? You mentioned the joint investigation. Well, was the body discovered? Recovered?
Not yet.
In other words, you dug up the location Miss Beatrice described and found nothing. You don't find that suspicious?
I know what I saw. I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single men's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene.
Uh-oh.
The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
And yet, no victim has been identified, correct?
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
Does the defendant wish to say anything in response? You may believe otherwise, Miss Hertha, but I did not kill a single person. As a knight and the captain of the investigation team, I have a duty to protect Mondstadt and its people. You accuse me of murder, but there's no body or motive.
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences.
Oh.
Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case.
It was
on
probably his
circumstantial
clone.
evidence alone,
The evil
which
one.
brings me to the second charge
Suspado.
against Mr. Albedo.
Second charge?
Oh, what? Second one? Please proceed.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery.
Oh.
I now call the second witness to the stand.
Wait, that's...
Huh? Who? Do you look... What? Okay. Please tell the court what you saw. Oh no, he's not voiced either. Fuck. Okay. At around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body beneath the cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surroundings. From what I could tell, it looked like the body of an adult male, tall and thin, but I couldn't make out the age. He buried the body underneath the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove any traces.
We now have accounts from 2 separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
Uh-oh. I would only inquire as to what Mr. Diluc was doing in that area so early in the morning. Not the most opportune time for a stroll. Is there such a thing? Dawn Winery is my home. It's not unusual for me to take walks in that area. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. That's all. Master Diluc is a well-respected figure in Mondstadt. I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Albedo. Yet the question remains, where are the bodies?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
And what? A box. Great. And this is what looks like the teeth and femur of a human. It does beg the question, if the burial was fresh, why is this all that remains of the body? But I suppose Mr. Albedo is the only one who can answer that. Uh-oh. I'm confused. What the fuck is happening? Careful now, Master Diluc. I do believe I hear a presumption of guilt in there somewhere.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition.
I don't
Considering
understand
the defendant's
shit
profession, there's
right now.
reason to suspect that
I'm
alchemy
confused.
is at play here.
Oh.
Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
So that's your angle. Alchemy. A logical assessment. But we have to witness... But we... What? Fuck. Oh my god. I can't read! I cannot read today. A logical assessment, but we have a witness of our own. The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Albedo had a lengthy intellectual exchange with his student, Sucrus. The two were in the library until the next morning. Why did the discussion last so long? Miss Sucrus was presenting the results of her research. She noticed some flaws in the data and insisted on reviewing her calculations until the next morning with Mr. Albedo present. That's right. We were in the library together. Oh my god.
You're certain Mr.
That's
Albedo
so
was
many
present the whole time?
novels. Yes. And I know Mr. Albedo would never kill someone. He could never be that cruel.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep.
Oh,
I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
Uh-oh. I'll take it from here. During our meeting, Sucrus did fall asleep no long after midnight. Right, Sucrus, you don't have to lie for me. This is a sacred place of judgment. The truth is paramount. Oh. Mr. Albedo. I see them. I'm afraid your alibi cannot be substantiated. There we go. Do you understand? Yes. I know claiming innocence without proof isn't enough. But the prosecution's argument has its own holes. There's no mention of a motive, or what exact method could reduce a human body to those remains.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
Okay. Which is correspondence. Oh no, that envelope does look like it belongs to Mr. Albedo.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth.
Is this the evil? Is this Albedo? Is this Susbedo trying to like fuck over Albedo to take his life over? Because that's what he was trying to do last time. In the Dragonspine event, in like the 2 point whatever, right? Was it 2 point? I can't remember. Oh, I missed that event. That event was really fun. I miss the snowman.
The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life.
I mean, it's
To that
definitely
end,
it's definitely
we must
the other
engage in a
Albedo.
process of putrefaction and refinement.
What? Oh my god! Oh, my other monitor was going fucking crazy for a second. Okay. Putrefaction and refinement.
Is
We're gonna
that
stream,
in
I gotta get
reference
ready for
to
work.
an alchemical
Thank you!
process?
Bye bye! Oh.
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current
What?
limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
Huh? I trust investigators have confirmed this to be the defendant's handwriting, that the letter makes more than passing mention of putrefaction and refinement.
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
No, it can't be true.
This is really confusing. I can't believe it.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
Huh. Then we're in agreement. The evidence is conclusive. On the charges of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains, the court finds the defendant guilty. Well, shit! Okay. The people in attendance appeared shocked. No one can believe a kind and well-mannered person like Albedo could commit such a crime. I mean, yeah. Gene stipulates that those unsatisfied with the verdict will have time to submit an objection or appeal, but most appear hopeless in this moment. Objection! As you watch Albedo being taken back to headquarters, you get a strange feeling that something hidden is about to come to light. It all comes back to the letter. A secret that you and Albedo know all too well, but the people on Mondstadt have yet to discover. Oh, fuck, right, because they don't know.
Why would Albedo do something like that? Oh, this has to be a nightmare.
Albedo told me his secret once. That he was a synthetic human created through alchemy. Could that have something to do with this case? But what? Following in Ryandott's footsteps just because he's an alchemical creation? That would only make him more suspicious. Oh. I don't want to talk anymore, bro. Well, this took a turn for the worse.
Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here?
Thank God Paimon's voiced at least. But I've been here the whole time. I happen to have a message to pass along. For us? Yes. You're needed at the Star Snatch Cliff. He's waiting for you there.
Who is he?
You'll know when you get there. Betty! Go on now. Time is like the wind. It waits for no one. Venti? Is it Venti? What? Oh, the current story seems to be related to your past adventures. Would you like to quickly go over and review those experiences? Begin reviewing. Whoa. Shadows amid snowstorms review. Oh yeah, isn't this the event? Oh, that's cool. Anyway. Venti? I fucking bet it's Venti. Ah! There we go. Yay! Yay! It is! I was right! Venti! Oh my god! Yay! The voice! No! Oh, I was so excited to hear him. I'm sad now. Mira, Paimon. I could hear your arrival upon the wind. Were you looking for me?
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
Oh. Oh! Dahlia. Okay.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is, what is his name again?
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right?
So, you called us here so we could meet with Venti?
That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your mind, so I thought we should have a chat.
Okay.
After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
Okay, so he knows. He knows Venti is Barbados.
Wait then, you know about...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
Don't worry. Dahlia and I are close. He knows everything. Besides, a god needs someone to communicate their will in a formal setting, and no one does that better than Dahlia.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
If you mean his true identity, then yeah, we do.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
Yeah, well, I knew from the moment Ryandotta and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt. When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. The Cried Prince. A perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity is a potential weakness.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
Which means we need to find a way to help your friend. What do you know about the situation, Venti? Me? Well, I know that Albedo is a synthetic being. And that a lot of strange things have been happening in Mondstadt, even though Windbloom should be about drinking and having fun.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
You share your observations with Venti and Dahlia.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
I love that that's a surprise to everyone. When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a healer who could set us all free.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard?
Oh, just making a comment. There are always unavoidable trials in life. At least that's what Barbados would say. A certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such cases, even the Seven know better than to tamper with fate. If only there was a brave soul willing to aid their friend in his time of need. Should he meet a terrible fate, all of Mondstadt could be worse for it.
If you wanted our help, you could have just asked, you know.
Well, even if Albedo wasn't at the center of this case, protecting Mondstadt is part of being an honorary knight, right? You still have help, of course, which is why I prepared a little surprise. Behold!
Paimon remembers that Jumpy Dumpty!
Oh yeah! Don't worry, I removed the fuse, so it's not going to explode. Say hello to the Dodo communication device. Oh, nice!
So, this thing belongs to you now?
Last time we saw that was, like, just before, Sumer, I think. Right? I can't remember if that was in the interlude or if that was in the event before Sumeru. I can't remember. We're old pals. Don't think she'd care if I borrowed it for a few days. Anyway, this invention, with a little help from a trick of mine, will allow us to keep in touch. Just take it out and we can chat. We'll do our best to... Oh fuck, I didn't actually read it. Why didn't I read it? We'll do our best to uncover the truth. That's all I ask. No matter what comes, you have the wind on your side. Yeah! Right.
I suppose we're old pals too at this point.
Indeed. Your companionship is like a breeze that lingers in the air, warm and familiar.
In all this time, I've never witnessed Lord Barbados approach anything in a serious manner. Perhaps this time, I'm in for something special.
Barbados? Serious? You give him too much credit.
Hardly. It's not blind faith, you know. I've always had unwavering belief in the Animal Archon.
Is that so? I wonder what Barbados thinks about that. Perhaps you should pray to him and find out.
Good idea. I'll tell him I still haven't deciphered his drunken musings from our 3 trips to the tavern last month. His wisdom is sure to reveal itself in time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? Forget about potato stadia. Treat me to a drink instead. You wouldn't refuse me, would you?
A dear friend like you? Never.
I love Venti. I love Venti. Oh yeah, I've also been gone so long. I got the fucking what's it called again? Stellar Reunion. Oh, man, I want to pull for her, but I'm not gonna. First 10 player quests? Yeah. How many do I have? 6. Ooh, I have enough for a temple. Oh yeah! Fuck, I forgot about that. I'm gonna pull like after. Like near the end probably. Where am I going? Return to special mode. Which is where? Okay. Teleport there and then okay. Back to the headquarters. There. The urge to save Paws versus the Gacha Brain Goblin. Daily battle. Yup. 100%. I've been playing Project Sekai as well recently, and there's who is it? Tsukas's birthday. So there's a few cards I want to get there as well. The Gacha Brain Goblin is like going crazy right now. I know you all must be shocked, but the evidence is solid. Albedo's situation is not looking good.
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that. Using living people as alchemical test subjects? It's like something out of a novel.
Albedo would never!
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
This version of events is hard for me to accept. Is as harder for me to accept as anyone. But Varka once said Albedo is very different from the rest of us. Perhaps there are things we still need to learn about him. Yeah, there's a couple things. The first being he's not actually human. The second one, he has a fucking clone. You know, there's 2 of him, but I'm sure that's not important. Probably. You know? Let's see what Albedo has to say for himself first. Would you mind giving me a moment, everyone? A private matter requires my attention.
Hey, Jean!
Mira, Paimon, perfect timing. Kaya has a favor to ask. Like Jean said, after the verdict, we have time to submit an appeal. And I will do my utmost to convince Albedo to accept. He's been acting strange, and I can't read him for the life of me. But I need you to start investigating the case. Ooh, investigation! Investigation time, let's go! Investigate the case. Yes, it's also time for you to get involved. Do you want us to join the joint investigation? Are you sure? We're still adventurers after all. You still want us to join? No, we'd like you to launch an investigation of your own. I'll continue working on his defense in the meantime. If you find anything that might help his case, just let me know. I know it's against the spirit of the season to ask you with this, but Albedo is a trusted member of our ranks. We owe him the benefit of the doubt. Understood. I'll look into the case on my own. Okay. I know you'll get to the bottom of this, Mira. You've never failed us in our time of need.
But what if the accusations turn out to be true?
I kind of doubt it, to be honest. Then you'll have done Mondstadt a great service at all the same. I'm expecting a retrial. Until then, you're welcome to have a look around Albedo's office on the second floor. I'm counting on you. Yeah! Finally getting on the second floor! Oh my god! Let me out! Second floor! Oh my god! We're on the second floor. Can we go on the third floor? No. Fuck. I wanna go in! I wanna explore! Fuck! Ah, shit. I wanted to go on the other side, but...
Wait,
let me
Captain
in!
Kaya,
Let me in!
surely I can't just...
These two are here on Jean's orders. She asked them to investigate Albedo's office.
Oh, in that case, head on in.
Yeah. That's right.
So this is Albedo's office. Pretty much exactly how Paimon pictured it.
Yeah. Wait. Oh no, I didn't miss anything. Okay. Alright. I have some work of my own, so I'll leave you to it. Good luck, you two.
Right back at ya.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, we're investigating now. Investigate.
Alright, let's see what we can find.
Investigate the book. There's a stack of books on the desk, mostly relating to alchemy, environmental science, and life science. Some of the pages have been marked with alchemical symbols, and others have S-shaped or triangular symbols drawn on them. Any potential meaning is unclear.
Wow, these books are so fancy. Albedo must have gone to great lengths to get them.
Probably. I don't know. Investigate underneath the book. After moving the book, the desk looks almost empty. Your hand slipped while moving the book, causing the hardcover book to strike the desk, the resulting noise is a bit unusual. It's subtle, but to an experienced adventurer, it sounds too hollow. Almost like there's a compartment within the desk. Oh! Investigate underneath the desk.
Wait, it looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk.
There does appear to be a compartment added to one side of the desk. It was very well hidden. The lock mechanism is complex and seems to involve elemental power in some way. Perhaps you could try using the power of Geo. Does it automatically switch? The hidden compartment opens. Oh, okay, it just does it automatically. Thank fuck. I honestly doubted they would. I was scared to fucking leave it to a switch. That would have been insane and stupid. The hidden compartment opens. Inside lies a piece of paper with more information. Ooh, what's on the paper? Festering is also a manifestation of rot. What? When festering forces and a sufficient amount of life energy collide, the two will repel each other. oh my god. The two will repel each other, triggering a powerful side effect. When I tested this in an alchemical experiment, the results of the refinement were startling. Breaking through the shackles of life, the stimulation of the something project. I must take advantage of this opportunity.
The name of the project is blotted out in ink.
Oh.
What could it be?
The note mentions festering forces, which suggests that Dragonspine could be involved somehow. If this has something to do with creating synthetic life, would Albedo go that far for one of his experiments? No, that can't. No! Ow. He wouldn't. Amid the notes is a map with a few markings on it. Two of the marked locations correspond to the crime scenes, and the third appears to be in Dragonspine. Oh. Okay. Alright. It's a hard pill to swallow, but if the results of the joint investigation are correct, there should be a body hidden in that last location. Or at the very least, what remains of one.
Huh. What does this mean? Oh, do you think something might also be buried at the last location? Alright, that seems to be it for this place. We should go tell Jean what we found.
Alright. I'm Slimy! Hi, Slimy! Hello, how you doing? Dodoko.
Oh, Venti's calling! Let's answer!
Betty! How's the investigation going? Find anything?
Oh, we found stuff alright. Stuff that only makes Albedo look even more suspicious.
Unfortunately. I see. So Albedo's researching something that doesn't help his case, huh? Check what you learned with Venti. Not promising. We should be grateful Albedo's true identity remains hidden. If it gets out that he's one of Ryandotta's creations, there'd be no separating him from my past. I still remember Reaper. Yeah. God, Reaper was so fun yesterday. It was really funny. As we both know, Ryandotta's approach to alchemy and ethics was pure madness, and the evidence you just found. Let's just say they could convince even the closest to him of his guilt. Perhaps even you. I don't think the handwriting was faked. And the notes also sounded like him. Then it comes down to trust. Do you trust Albedo? I don't know, but I want to. Absolutely I do. Yeah.
Yeah, he's our friend. We should keep the faith.
I trust Albedo.
And if he really is the culprit, he must have had a reason, right?
Maybe. I mean...
He's just not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, that must be it.
Either way, a fair investigation means coming to a conclusion presented by the facts. Does that mean even Venti no longer believes in him? Uh-oh. Remaining objective has its own value. Remember, none of this is your fault. Just report back with an honest assessment of the facts.
Yeah. and tell her what we learned.
Okay. Oh, this is not... Oh.
Wait, that's Miles. What's he doing here?
He's eavesdropping!
Sorry. I heard voices and wasn't sure if I should check who was inside.
Uh-huh. That's not suspicious at all.
It's okay. We're here on Jean's orders.
Ah, I see. I'll, leave you to it then.
Hold on. You didn't hear what we were saying, did you?
Oh, not really. Nothing that made sense anyway.
Sure. Okay.
Well, do us a favor and just forget anything you might have heard, okay?
Oh yeah, because he's definitely just gonna forget.
Sure.
If you
got it.
Tell him to.
That map we found in a hidden compartment.
Because that's how amnesia
seems
works.
important. We should check out the marked locations.
Okay. Oh. Oh, I can just jump down. Whee! Okay. So we're going here. Yeah. Teleport that side. It's been fucking years since I've been here. Oh my god. Like, actually. I have not stepped in Dragonspine since I 100%ed it. Which was, like, probably by now, like, a couple years ago. Vent.
Following me.
Yeah? No.
We should be getting close.
Oh.
Oh,
Here?
look over there. Something seems off.
Carefully examine the ground. Although everything is covered in snow, as a seasoned adventurer, you notice a spot on the ground that looks quite different from its surroundings. You remove the snow and find a sizable hole underneath, large enough to fit a human body. Oh, fuck. Okay. But the hole is completely empty, and the surrounding markings make it look like something was dug up. Did an animal do this? Or some monster?
Weird. There's a hole, but no body. The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy the bodies, but this location is different from the other two. Why not fill the hole, or smooth out the ground like the other places?
If one person did all this, why not remove the traces like the others? And if Albedo isn't the one responsible, why was this location marked in his notes? You return to the Knights of Avonius, doubts swelling in your mind. Uh-oh. Okay. Jean. You're back. Did you find anything? Oh, whoa!
Yeah,
maybe.
None of it helps Albedo's case.
You told Gina about your findings from Albedo's office. I see. Complicated results, but your efforts are still appreciated. Did Albedo submit an appeal? Yes. He asked for a retrial. There are still questions surrounding the identities of the victims and the disappearance of the bodies. The minimal remains that were uncovered have been sent for forensic analysis, which should provide some answers. It's just...
What's wrong?
If the victims turn out to be Mondstadt citizens, the situation becomes all the more serious. The second trial would likely have to be open to the public. And I doubt public sentiment will be in Albedo's favor.
Yeah,
Probably not.
when
I mean,
the charges are so serious.
yeah, murder. Fun. The second trial is set to take place in 2 days. I hope you consider attending this one as well.
Of course, we'll be there. In the meantime, we should all just stay positive.
Uh-huh, very positive. Well said. When the time comes, I'll carry out my duty to the best of my ability. And him again. Miles. Wait until 2 days later. Okay. Time. $2 a.m. Okay, because I'm sure people will be awake at 2 a.m. Almost done. There you go. I hope this actually works though.
You think
More
I've got a
specific.
short time?
We should meet up with Jean.
Cool.
It's about time for the second trial.
Dean. Ah, you two. Let me know if you're ready and we'll head out. Ready? Alright, follow me. And we're back to the trial. Ladies and gentlemen, we now convene for the second trial against Mr. Albedo. I, Jean Gunhilda, will once again oversee the proceedings. Representatives on both sides remain unchanged. Mr. Dahlia will continue to serve as assessor. Ms. Hertha represents the prosecution, and Mr. Kaya speaks on behalf of the defense. The defendant in this case is Mr. Albedo, captain of their investigation team. With that, I now bring this trial to order. Oops, shit, sorry. Miss Hertha, have the investigations made any new discoveries?
Yes,
Investigators.
We sent
Fuck.
the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's
No, I
medical
actually can't
office,
fucking read
and we're
today.
able to conclude that these are, in fact,
So bad.
human remains.
Oh.
In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time.
Oh. Well, okay.
Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, one of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T.
Uh-oh.
The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court.
What? Hanselman. Male. 46 years old. Martial status, single. What? Marital status? What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh my god. Okay. Occupation, hunter. Consistent with the conclusion in the last trial, his disappearance went unreported, likely due to his lack of relatives. Oh. In addition, medical records show that he sustained a mechanism-related injury to his leg 3 years ago. The damage on the femur bone Mr. Diluc found is consistent with such an injury. Therefore, we can conclude that one of the victims in this case is Hanselman. A specialized technique was likely used to accelerate the rate of decomposition.
Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature?
Alchemical, magical, both are possible.
Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed. But what about the defendant's motive?
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed? In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain. A truly vile act. In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would.
Oh, here we go. Another one, huh?
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master Diluc saw Mr. Albedo, I was there too.
Of course she was.
I was camping
She didn't
with
want
a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so around dawn, I decided to go for a walk. And that's when I saw Master Diluc.
Huh.
I thought it might be nice to, chat. So I headed in his direction and then I saw it. Someone at the bottom of the cliff was getting rid of a body. I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had a crush on Master Diluc in the first place.
Okay. That's new.
If I wanted to talk to him, I would never have been in that situation.
Wow.
Well, I didn't want to come forward because I was scared.
Donna not
But
having a
Miss
crush on
Hertha
Diluc is like
convinced me
really
it was the
fucking
right thing
weird.
to do. I'm sorry it took me so long.
Damn. I see. Stepping forward is brave enough, Miss Donna. The court thanks you for your courage and commitment to justice.
Yes. Thank you.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstadt. He has the skill, no question.
I mean... Okay. A special investigator also uncovered some relevant evidence on that subject. I will now present it to the court.
Wait, does she mean...
The evidence be found in Albedo's office. The following are pieces of evidence uncovered in Mr. Albedo's office. The most important of which is this map. Yep, this one, we know this one. This map was found with the defendant's notes. The markings correspond with the description in the letter and the locations of the crime scenes. Does this map belong to you? Yes. Okay. Were you the one that marked these locations? Yes. You do realize that's basically an admission of guilt, don't you? The evidence against you is nearly insurmountable. Oh, what the fuck? Since you uncovered that compartment, I might as well expound on the matter.
We have witnesses and physical evidence. What could you possibly say in your defense?
Let the man speak, bitch. What I always have. I never killed a single person.
Ugh, you have some nerve. Saying that when the evidence is stacked against you?
Miss Heather, you've presented a meticulous and convincing case. I'll give you that. But I will not admit to something I didn't do.
So, what? You're just going to bombard the court with excuses?
I know she's technically just doing her job, but still! Oh, man! That's a rather dismissive way to refer to an innocent man speaking in his own defense. Besides, I'm not making excuses. I'm exercising patience.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo.
Perhaps not, but patience comes with its own reward. It's easy for things to remain buried in snow until someone comes along and brushes it away. Albedo seems serious but unfazed. Does that mean he really didn't do anything untoward? You mentioned brushing off the snow. Is that supposed to be a hint? Is it? I don't know. If it was a hint, then it must have something to do with Dragonspine. Which reminds me of one of the locations marked on the map we found was in Dragonspine, wasn't it? Mira, you were the one who uncovered those notes, right? Then I'm assuming you visited the third location on the map as well. Yes. Can you tell us what you found? Nothing. You nod your head and give an honest account of the scene you found in Dragonspine. Whatever was kept in the hole was gone, and the surrounding area bore the markings of an unknown creature. With everything covered in snow, no one knew there was something to discover in the first place.
Then, there must also have been a body.
I need to think about this. What clues am I missing? Oh. Okay. The third marked location, the second marked location, the first one. Third one. Interpret. The third marked location is in Dragonspine. We only knew about it because we found the map in the hidden compartment. During our investigation, Paimon and I discovered a hole beneath the snow, big enough to hide a human body. There were also claw marks around the outside, but there was no body or any remains whatsoever. Interpret. The second marked location is between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery, where Diluc saw Albedo bury the body of an adult male. Diluc described nearly the same events as Beatrice. There's no reason for them to collude against Albedo, so their testimony should be trustworthy. Diluc found teeth and a femur bone at the scene, and Donna confirmed his version of events because she was also there that night. The two should have no reason to set Albedo up. Despite her crush, Donna wouldn't lie about something like that just to get Diluc's attention. Not to mention, Donna has been acting strange since before the trial. The human remains. According to the forensic results, the teeth and femur bone belong to a Mondstadt citizen, and the witness accounts suggest that Albedo was the last person to come into contact with his body. Did Albedo really use alchemy to reduce the body to a few bones? And does that mean he's a killer? What was the first one? The first marked location is near Mondstadt. Beatrice saw Albedo use alchemy to dig up a hole and bury the body there. A single men's shoe and a torn piece of fabric are found in were found in the bushes nearby. Taken together, this evidence seems to suggest that Albedo killed someone and concealed the body. Well, okay. Landmark location. Human remains? No. Second? The difference between the marked locations. Oh, interpret. Albedo marked those 3 locations on the map. What? Albedo marked these 3 locations on the map found in the hidden compartment. There are some similarities and differences between them. Based on what we know, all 3 locations were likely to hide bodies. The holes dug in the area certainly seemed big enough. But unlike the first 2 locations, there were claw marks around the hole in the 3rd location, and no witnesses saw anything happen there. Oh. Dragonspine is a home to all manner of monsters and wild animals. Could some kind of creature have dug up the body? But why wasn't that the case in the other locations? The marks didn't look fresh, which means the hole at the 3rd location has been there longer than the other 2. Ah. If the hole at the 3rd location wasn't made around the same time, does that mean it's connected to a separate incident? Oh. Albedo's identity and Dragonspine's ecosystem. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have some water for a sec. Alright, here. Albedo's identity. Most people know Albedo as an alchemist and the captain of the investigation team. But in truth, he's the Cried Prince, a synthetic human created by one of the 5 sinners, Gold Rheindotter. Albedo is steadfast, intelligent, and treats everyone with kindness and respect. I think most people would agree with that assessment. He's also a calculated thinker. It's fair to say that he did commit a crime. That if he did commit a crime, it would likely be well concealed. Up until now, Albedo has never displayed any ill will toward humanity. And he also still seems like his normal self. As his friend, I shouldn't reveal the truth about his identity. That would only make things worse for him. Dragonspine's ecosystem. Dragonspine has a frigid climate and is covered in snow all year round. Even so, it's home to various monsters and creatures that can withstand the cold. Deep within the mountain lies the remains of an even more mysterious creature. Durin! Durin! Oh my god! Although the dragon has been dead for a long time, he still possesses a peculiar life energy. Now that I think about it, a lot of strange things have happened on Dragonspine. Oh yeah. Associate Dragonspine's ecosystem, because those are the only 2 apparently. Encounters on Dragonspine. I almost forgot. Paimon and I once encountered someone on Dragonspine who looked exactly like Albedo. And we weren't the only ones. Oh, fucking finally! Finally you bring it up! Wait a second. Someone who looks exactly like him. There you fucking go! Finally! I'm guessing Albedo has a plan, so I should help him out. Suspedo! What does he want me to do? Announce a break in the case? No, I should play it safe. Since I made an honest assessment of the facts, I should be honest about my doubts too. It's only fair. Besides, I think I understand what Albedo was trying to tell me just now. I'd like to address the court, if I may. I was the one who investigated the office, and I believe the results raise a few questions. Regarding the two cases addressed in the previous trial, it was established that after disposing of the bodies, the defendant used alchemy to restore the ground to its original state. But that wasn't the case at the third location. The hole was still there, and dirt scattered around the perimeter. It looked more like something that had been dug up. If this was all done by one person, why wasn't the third scene given the same treatment as the others? Why weren't the traces removed? In addition, the markings around the third location weren't fresh, which suggests that the dragon spine incident happened at a different time. For those reasons, I believe there's still reasonable doubt in this case, and I hope the verdict reflects that. Thank you. Astute as ever, Mira.
Questions there may be, but
Yay!
allow me to point out, there is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the third location, and the map was found in his notes. That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect, unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny that the map belongs to him.
Allow me to respond to Mira's point. If all I cared about was proving my innocence, I would indeed do as you described, Miss Herta, and deny any connection to the map. But that's not what I intend to do. The map does belong to me, and I did hide things at those 3 locations.
What?
There were indeed bodies at each location, and I did kill and bury someone on Dragonspine.
So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes.
You're mistaken, Miss Herta. The story doesn't end there. Some time ago, oh yeah, because Eula was there as well, right? Wasn't she? Can't remember. I encountered an uninvited guest on Dragonspine, someone who wanted to take advantage of the deserted nature of the region to eliminate me in secret. His desire to kill me led to an altercation where I killed him instead. And buried the body on the mountain, the third location marked on the map.
Actually, the traveler Amber Bennett and I were with Albedo that day.
Yeah!
The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area.
So he's not saying that person. I mean, because it wouldn't be believable anyway, to be fair,
If the person
so...
Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people, their blood is on your hands.
No, you're wrong.
You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear? You've clearly lost your mind.
Let the man speak! Bro! If you would let me finish, Miss Hatter, I could get to the important part. The man who attacked me on Dragonspine was my height, with blonde hair and blue eyes, dressed in clothes nearly identical as mine. So, someone who happens to look exactly like you. Okay, so he is saying it. Exactly like him. So I was right. It does come back to what happened back then.
It's one thing to look similar, but for the
Albedo, this
clothes
is
to
no
be the
time to
same?
be a dramatic theater kid.
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine.
Himself. Oh wait, that doesn't sound right actually. Yes, I killed someone that day. Someone who looked nearly identical to me. But I never said that someone was a person. Oh! There he goes. Okay. I see. Then it appears I need to withdraw my testimony.
What?
Everyone! I brought her!
Wait, who?
Wait, you...
The person who just came in, isn't that Hertha?
What? What's going on?
Who are you?
Ah!
Why do you wear my face?
It's Suspado!
Hello to you too.
A calmer looking Hertha. As you can see, this is Hertha, the logistics captain of the Knights of Avernus.
I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up.
What?
You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people
Okay, now I'm
of
confused.
Mondstadt.
Is that Suspado? Order in the court. Oh. I've been stationed on Dragonspine all these years because that is where the subject of my research lies. The dragon Durin. His brother! Technically. Is the trial Hertha the evil Beto? I don't know. Maybe? I have no idea, honestly. Several hundred years ago, the Dragon of the East, Dvalin, defeated Durin in battle, and, with help from Barbatos, sealed his remains on Dragonspine. She seems too passionate to convict him. You know what? You're so right. You're so right. I didn't even think about that. That didn't click. Durin was created through alchemy, one of the finest specimens of artificial life. As such, death was not a true end for him. His heart still beats and grows, more revitalized by the day. Oh, so they confirmed that he is. Okay. So they're confirming it now. Because people have been suspecting that, like, since fucking forever. That, Durin's heart in Dragonspine is, like, beating, like, a little bit, like, faster or more. Like, with each patch and stuff. I've seen a lot of people talk about that before. My imposter on Dragonspine was a failed specimen abandoned in Durin's stomach. An unsuccessful iteration of the Homunculus project. Wait, is he going where I think he's fucking going?
Homunculus?
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there. Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine. So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle.
Oh!
You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome.
Uh-oh!
Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you?
Uh-oh. The two of you look identical, but judging based on demeanor, the new arrival actually seems more like the Hertha I know.
That means nothing. By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the albedo in this room of being an imposter. How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real albedo long ago. Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body.
Ooh.
The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
Haha. Gotcha there, bitch.
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
Huh?
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented? Confused? You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
Are they whopper flowers as well?
No, my head. It hurts.
Because that's what the
scar
other
is
beta
right
was.
here.
Oh. Whoa. Why the nerves? I can't imagine this comes as a surprise. Unless the informant in the Knights of Avonius failed to mention the scar on Hertha's left arm.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
Oh. No need to panic. You can just add it now. You excel at changing your appearance, don't you? Or should I say, all spawn of Durian's life force have that ability. A powerful life force, an appearance you can change at will. Yet, here you stand, formless one, paralyzed to act. Because you're worried using that power could affect your accomplices. Accomplices? Then Miles must be one of them. There are others too. Most of the beings under the influence of Durin's life force have gathered here, and yet their presence is what impedes her from taking action. Once you attempt to transform, all those who surround you will be affected by your power. You can't control it, because in this network of living beings, you serve as the core. Oh, so she's like, oh, there. I don't know what the fuck to call. Suspado is, like, what's the word? Brainwashing. Right?
Show us your arm.
Brainwashing them?
Have it your way.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh shit, okay.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, they're shielding the imposter!
Uh-oh. She's trying to get away. Stop her. Don't let anyone stand in your way.
There are others trying to get in. Must be more people under her control.
More? Time to get moving, everyone.
Whoa! She just leaped across the room!
Oh.
After her!
Uh-oh. It's time. All you need is to move out. Third company, keep on the imposter's tail. We finally have a chance to talk. But before I explain the events of the past few days, I'd like to make a few things clear. And there you go, you were right. First, I never killed any of my fellow citizens, and I never used human remains as parts of an alchemical experiment. Second, the events of the past few days were all a part of a plan. Most of the members of our order were in on it. As for witnesses, Master Diluc picked up on the situation long before today's proceedings. Wow, that's kind of involved plan. Oh, okay. Well, indeed. Follow me. Alright. Okay. Man, I hate it. I hate it when we're kept out of the loop. Right? Listen to the plan too, you fuck.
Monsters in the city!
Uh-oh. There are monsters. There are all monsters from Dragonspine. An attack is imminent, but fear not. We've been preparing for this. We've been monitoring this resurgence of Durin's life force. Its festering nature agitated these monsters. We knew it was only a matter of time before they had advanced on Mondstadt. And so, we made preparations for an inevitable battle. I was hoping you two could come join me and provide assistance in the battle to come.
Of course. Where's our first stop?
Well, yeah. The top of the city wall. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, this one's closer, so let's go here.
Too slow.
Right? Yeah.
Squall Fury.
This way. Venti! Oh, hey! Yay!
Hey, Venti!
Shoot, someone's coming. Help me! Please, someone help me! Uh-huh. Oh my god, is he also influenced? I doubt it.
What's with the freak out? It's just us.
Oh. Perfect, I can drop the act. Sorry, thought you were regular citizens. It's about time. I think we can proceed as planned. I agree. I mean, Venti's the fucking Archon. I don't think he'd get, like, influence. I don't think that's possible. Oops. Although, it's been a while since I dealt with something this big. It's going to be pretty exhausting. Don't worry, I'll treat you to a drink for your trouble. That's what I wanted to hear.
So, these two know the other's identity then?
People can make new friends when we're not here, you know? Monsters started surging in from Dragonspine during the trial. They soon became agitated, likely in response to the core coming under pressure. Still, I never expected those monsters to have become this advanced. The powerful evolution cannot be underestimated, especially considering the fact that Durin absorbed the previous imposter. Oh.
Wait, so what about the map? And the missing bodies?
What the witnesses saw was true. I did hide those bodies. As I monitored the situation on Dragonspine, I noticed that many who'd ventured there came back different. Some were under the influence of Durin's power, but the less fortunate ones had already been devoured by some monsters, who then assumed their appearance to infiltrate the city. Most of those who were replaced had no close relatives, so when their behavior changed, there was no one to notice. The monsters used their disguise to get close to the people. I eliminated those two who attempted to attack.
What about the remains Diluc found? Did they belong to one of the victims?
Yes, the monsters slowly digested their victims. Sometimes they even left behind body parts to aid the transformation. All that remained of the first victim was a few strands of hair, and the second, some teeth and bone. Oh, okay. Interesting. The only bodies Albedo destroyed were the monsters The only bodies Albedo destroyed were were the monster's mimic forms. Then he buried whatever remained of the victims to put them to rest. Oh! Well, someone had to do it. Besides, I managed to gather some valuable data on the putrefaction of the bodies. After we defeated that doppelganger Whopperflower on Dragonspine, we promised to tell each other a story, remember? You told me the story of a gardener, I remember. I'm glad. I don't remember, actually. Fucking gardener? Then you remember what I told you about Subject 2? In his pursuit to replace Subject 1, he transformed a Whopperflower into Subject 3. So there was another imposter on Dragonspine that day? Oh, here we go. Yes, that would be Subject 2. I confronted him and buried his body on Dragonspine. So, you see, at one point, there was something hidden in that hole you found. But Durin is becoming more revitalized by the day. Under the influence of his power, the monsters dug up the Subject 2's body and returned it to Durin's stomach. Oh, okay. Durin absorbed the Phil creation along with his knowledge and way of thinking. Ever since then, all creatures spawned from his power had the ability to transform their appearance. Oh! That's interesting, that's cool. Humans who venture into Dragonspine for too long are also bound to fall under Durin's influence. But those effects don't show themselves right away, and the extent to which a person has been affected is hard to perceive. You saw it for yourself, didn't you? Well, the people acting strange? Those are the same people who tried to break into the Knights of Favonia's headquarters. Durin's power remained dormant within them until finally it surged to the surface and seized control. That was also our goal. If we could force a situation where the imposter had no choice but to unleash that power, all those under its influence would become violent. And thus, we would know who was affected.
Wait, so what do? We can't go around hurting innocent people.
My brain! That's why I'm here. It would make me look bad if I just lazed around after promising to help. We will use the power of Anima to restrain them for now. That should give the knights the chance to subdue them without harm. A specialized team will deal with them later. Alright, that's the long and short of the situation. It's time to activate that thing, right? Yes. So, if there are any little secrets other people shouldn't know, my identity, for example, keep it to yourself, okay? Alright, that should do it. Wind!
Wind currents? Paimon's never seen this many.
There should be wind currents across the whole city. Everyone, can you hear me? Loud and clear. All units, what's your status?
All good.
Oh.
We have enough manpower to provide support. Requesting assistance at the side gate. Heading over now.
Whoa!
Oh.
It's long-distance wind
cool.
communication! How is that even possible?
He's the Archon. I mean, come on. It's all thanks to Lord Barbatus. With this blessing, we will succeed in defending our city. Actually, if you face away from the current and whisper like this, no one can hear you.
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide.
You don't have to broadcast that.
Huh? That voice. Venti? Is that you?
Oops.
Oh, you know, just a wandering bard calling for help. Thank goodness Mira, Paimon, and Albedo found me. Got me out of a tough spot. Right. Now that you're okay, we should check on the status of the other areas. I love Venti. Thanks, friend. May the animal Archon protect you. I'm sure he will. I've got things covered here. Whoa. Sucrose? Kaya! I don't like being in the middle like this, especially on the bridge. Oh, look who it is. Back. Oh, Diluc! I'm getting too excited now. Oh my god! Oh, that was a close one. I suppose thanks are in order, Master Diluc. I appreciate the help. No need. I didn't intervene to save you. It was for my own convenience. You're in my way. Of course. Oh? Well, let me get out of your hair then. I suppose we could work together, but you would just melt my ice anyway. Suit yourself. Alright, tell me. Did you notice something was off? The first trial. Ah, because of the fake Herta? No, because of you. Me? What did I do? My defense wasn't passionate enough? No, you weren't nervous enough. Oh. Tell me then, Master Diluc. When do you think I actually get nervous? I suppose we'll see, won't we? Monsters incoming. On second thought, best not to think about it. Oh. I want this fucking Claymore. I still don't have it. It's been fucking how many years? 5? 4? Alright. I'm gonna go you bitches first. Fuck. Ah! Come on.
Don't get frostbite.
Yeah. I didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it would. Oh, fuck off. Oh. Ah!
Time for retribution.
Okay. Ah! Ah! Fuck. Forgot about that one. Okay. Nice. Yeah! Talk to Diluc and Kaya. Yay!
They're over there! Diluc, Kaya!
So is that not actually Kaya? I'm confused. If you had time to make it out, here, I'm guessing the other areas are secure.
What? We can't be here because we care?
Maybe this was just the closest spot to the city gate. Maintaining control of the main road means maintaining control over the battle as a whole. You made the right choice.
So what's the status over here?
All under control. Don't worry. My trusty civilian volunteer and I have this area covered. I think you mean the man who held the title of cavalry captain before you. We don't have to bring that up. He was like, fuck no. Well, I mean, fucking fair enough. God. Well, keep up the good work. We'll go check on the status of the other locations. Good luck. Oh, and I wanted to thank you for what you were doing in court. If I'm not mistaken, you're on my side by the end. Believe me, he has had his suspicions since the first trial. I suppose it just didn't feel right to believe that someone who helped me in the past could be a cold-blooded killer.
Aw, that's so sweet.
I love Diluc, bro. I love Diluc. Diluc. Thank you for trusting me and for choosing to fight alongside us. As for you, Kaya, good work as always. We'll see you soon. Of course, stay safe. Bye, Diluc. Fish hole! Oh my god. My fucking voice. I got super excited for a second there. Oh. Get close to the injured Knights of Avonius and use Barbara's elemental skill to heal them. Okay. Oh, E. There. Okay. Guy. No way. That's fucking ridiculous. There. Alright, you should be on the mend.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now.
Yo. You're not rushing back out to the front line, are you? You're still injured.
Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with the logistics from the back.
Well, maybe we can give you a hand. As you said, the situation outside is chaotic. Injured parties should not be left unattended. There are others here who need to get back to the front lines, so I'll escort you all myself.
Of course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Just doing my job. I'll leave the cathedral to you then, Barbara. You can count on me. I don't really know how all of this started, but I do know that Jean and the others have been preparing for this for a really long time. So, I think everything will be alright. No, it has to be. Did I catch you at a bad time, Barbara? Not at all. Did you need something? I just wanted to tell you that over the next few days, a lot of things are going to happen in Mondstadt. Attacks and fighting, so I need you to take care of yourself. Huh? How do you know? Albedo warned us in advance. It has something to do with Dragonspine, and he's our authority on that region, so we should take him at his word. Oh, so he knew. They all knew. Dragonspine, huh? So, the city's going to be in danger? Yes, but the Knights of Avonius will do whatever we can to protect the people. But then, who will protect you? Aww. The sisters. Don't worry, I'll look out for myself, I promise. Please let them be okay out there. Sister Barbara, could you lend me a hand? Of course, I'm coming. Mona! Noelle! Oh, this is cute. Bella! There it is! Oh. Amber and Mika. They're here. Prepare for battle. Oh, not even Mika? Oh god. I feel like I'm doing the voice acting for like fucking 80% of the cast here. This is fucking ridiculous. But, I mean, it's fine. Oh god, everyone. Incoming monsters at 11 o'clock. Looks like we got 25 hilly chills, 2 blazing axe mitachells, and a bunch of different slimes. Prepare elemental countermeasures. Roger that. Yeah! Oh fuck, wait, what?
Hey, go Baron Bunny!
Oh, that's fucking great. Thank you. My god! Just gonna run back and forth for a sec. Ah, oh fuck. I ran out of stamina. Blow up! There. What? That didn't even fucking do anything. Ah. Well, that's much easier. Oh.
Go Baron Bunny!
You. One, and there we go. Okay. Oh, well, I found a glitch, apparently.
All units are now in position.
There they are.
Hertha!
Yeah.
Jeez, your voice scared me just now.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident? I thought you knew about the plan.
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master G told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better if people thought you were dead.
Oh!
And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Jean hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker.
Ah, that's quite a scary thought. I get chills just thinking about it. A monster replacing someone close to you, and you're none the wiser. Don't worry. Once this is over, these monsters won't be a threat to us again. Albedo, are you okay? The trial wasn't too hard on you, was it? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I was so worried. Same here. I thought it was all real at one point. I was in complete shock. So you didn't know, Amber? Then it seems Eula did an excellent job at keeping the situation under wraps. And no need to worry, you two. I'm no worse for wear. That sounds like Eula, alright? She's like an impenetrable wall, that one. You're not getting a secret out of her.
Yeah, for sure. She's someone you can really count on.
I love Eula.
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight.
It was Kai's suggestion. He said the plan would work best with someone well known and reputable, without being too high profile. Naturally, Miss Hertha was the perfect choice. We needed to leave a hole in our organization, so she came up with the idea that she would disappear. Ah, so that explains the rumor that someone had fallen during a mission. Of course, it didn't take long for that to get resolved. No, because the imposter fell right into our trap. It was all part of the plan. First, we spread the rumor that Hertha was missing in action after some kind of incident. The news came from Kaya and Hertha's direct subordinates, which is important because we needed it to be credible. The imposter saw the gap in our ranks and couldn't help but take the bait. It didn't take long for the fake Hertha to appear on the night's patrol route, claiming to have survived her mission.
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Oh, wow!
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making.
Yes, and our enemy was more meticulous than we expected. Monsters have been searching for Hertha's body in order to protect the imposter's identity, which is a more advanced way of thinking than Subject 2. So we had to wait long enough to convince the fake Hertha that she held our trust. Furthermore, we needed to give her the time to gather evidence against me and convince herself she had enough to strike.
But how did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
There's an informant among our ranks.
Oh! Don't worry, Barbados already tracked her down. She doesn't have his blessing, so she can't hear what we're talking about right now.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself!
It was to be expected. I couldn't just reveal the truth. It had to be at the right moment. I would have given the imposter even more fuel to use against me. She would have demanded to know how I knew about Dragonspine and the monsters in disguise. And if my true identity got out, the public's trust in me would be gone. Oh. It was a trap, you see. Argue back and expose my origins, or keep my mouth shut and be seen as a murderer. Credit where credit's due. It was well thought out.
Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a corner.
Yup. Indeed. And I have you to thank for that, Mira. You probably don't know it, but you've been a part of the plan since the beginning. Huh? Sorry, what? Me? That wasn't even... Me? But I didn't even know there was a plan. And for that, you have my sincerest apologies. I know I kept you in the dark, but I had a reason. It might not sound intuitive, but I did it to make sure the plan got... But I did it to make the plan even stronger. In the beginning, I knew I had to leave the letters in my office for a fair and independent reader to discover. Someone willing to seek the truth. Naturally, I thought of you. I knew we would return for Windbloom, and I knew you would agree to attend the trial. And I knew your sense of responsibility and justice as honorary knight would compel you to start your own investigation. The fake Hertha, Subject 2, has met you on Dragonspine before. She thought even you had lost faith in me. Her confidence might get the best of her. The perfect time for us to strike. Albedo's right. You were part of our plan from the start. I hope you don't take offense at our decision to keep that from you. And please, don't be too hard on Albedo. He was just doing his best to look out for Mondstadt. Enough people were involved in the plan as it was. We had no other choice. The honorary knight in Paimon will always be our friends of Mondstadt. We will never forget that.
Aw, that means a lot.
Oh, that's cute. In that case, thank you for thinking of me. It was an honor to take part. It is us who should be thanking you, honorary knight.
Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
What? Which gate? Oh fuck, wrong button. Hold on. Okay.
Too slow.
What are these though?
Too slow.
Because the main what? Oh, Diana! Fuck. There. These darn things are more annoying than disgusting booze hounds. Albedo, Mira, if you run into anyone who needs a safe place to wait this out, feel free to send them to the Cat's Tail. I'll be here to watch over things so the tavern will be safe. Thank you, Diana. We'll be sure to do just that. Ah, okay.
Quit following me. Behold.
This way, probably. Lisa and Razor! Oh. Fuck!
Ipaka, it's you.
You're right, everyone. We're here to help. Oh, hey, well.
For a little shock.
Razor's voiced at least. Oh. I miss playing as Razor, not gonna lie.
Burst forth.
Thank fuck I have Pirate Traveler. Oh no! Oh hey, that one's gone. Ah, you fucking... It missed! Oh no! Oh. Sucks. Okay.
Burst forth. Witness my great undertaking.
Ah! There we fucking go. Okay. Phew. It's been a while since I unleashed my lightning during Wind Bloom.
It happened a lot before?
Unleashing lightning on people? No. Once in a while, maybe. It sure feels good to let loose, though. My old professor even wrote to me about that a few days ago. Of course, I made sure to emphasize that I always treat others with kindness. It's only natural for a student to inherit their teacher's ways, after all. And mine was a gentle old man from the Spontamud school. So, you see, this time I only used gentle methods of electrocution. So, sorry gentle, even Jean would have no reason to intervene.
Huh. Gentle electrocution.
You seem to be in good spirits, Miss Lisa. What's up? Hold on. There. God, I have a cold and like fucking my throat is killing me talking this much. I'm not gonna lie. Ah, well, it's good to move about every once in a while. Okay. So, where the fuck is it? East. Which, I don't know where I'm going. Okay, so these are just random ones. Where's Fischl? What about Fischl? I want to see Fischl. Man, what the hell? No, that's Bennett. Oh shit, that's fine. I'm all good. Okay. Alright. Here she is. Yola.
It's all my fault. I knew Clea was fast, but disappearing like this? I only lost sight of her for 1 second. How am I going to explain this to Albedo?
She was looking up to Clea.
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon, what brings you here?
We're providing mobile support. What? We're providing mobile support across the region. Was there something you needed to explain? You can tell me anything. I hope you know that.
Yeah, plus we kinda already heard what you said, so...
Just tell us. Just tell us. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Clea, she disappeared right under my nose. I'm sorry. I'm doing all I can to find her.
I see. Please don't beat yourself up. Clea's...
Wait! Something's coming this way, and it doesn't look pretty!
Uh-oh. Alright. Fighting first. Conversation later.
She was right next to me.
Oh, it's a ruin
guard.
guard.
Next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second.
Clea's known for her speed. Don't worry. She's a knight in her own right. She can protect herself. See? Because they're fast on their feet. I mean, yeah.
I see what you mean. She's not to be underestimated.
Kids are fast when they want to be, honestly.
Rack and ruin.
Coming to be. Witness my great undertaking.
Yeah. We won! Great work, Clea. I'll be counting on you to protect Eula next time, too.
Albedo, you can't be serious.
No problem. Just leave it to Clea. Ah, I love Clea. She's so cute. Are you going to patrol, Mr. Albedo? Clea heard you went camping for a few days, and these monsters followed you back home.
Camping? Ah, right. The truth isn't suitable for little ears.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's not talk about murder in front of a, you know. How old is she? 7? 6? That's right. So I need to report back to Master Jean and to settle my expenses. If you have some time, I'm sure Eula would be grateful if you escorted her back to the headquarters as well.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
Cute. It'll be an honor. Clea will do her best. Oh, that's adorable. Return to the center of Mondstadt. Alright. I'm guessing where this is here. Jean! That should be it for now. Good work, everyone. How do we fare, injury-wise? Good. Our preparations paid off. Injuries are few and far between. I have the full record here. Wonderful. I'll review it in a bit.
We're back!
Yay! Everyone alright?
Amber?
Yep, bright as rain. We're back. We kept Miss Eula safe the whole way. That's amazing, Clee. Eula was lucky to have you. Looks like we're still missing a few. Reporting back, Master Jean. Mission complete. Good to have you back safe and sound. And great work, everyone. This operation could not have happened without you all. Your leadership is what made it possible, Master Jean. It's been a busy few days. You should take a well-deserved break. I somehow doubt she's going to take a break. But I will. But I believe you deserve one most of all. My work isn't finished, I'm afraid. I have a few loose ends to tie up. Loose ends? Yes, of course. What loose ends? We can talk about it at the headquarters. Mira and Paimon should be there too. Alright, everyone. Alright. Everyone who has finished their work should head back to their quarters. Or to the church and get some rest. Wanna come with us, Clee? We can drink some tea and eat some freshly baked moon pies. Yes, yes. I love that she's so excited. Venti! Hi, everyone. Venti, thank you for everything. I know there were difficult moments along the way. Well, wait, does that mean you sent me running for my life? No, apologies. Just figured I said anything. Just kidding. But you're right. It was tough out there. I almost lost my hat to the wind several times. Any notable information on the wind? Of course. I was out on the city wall for quite some time. I heard all sorts of things. As for something notable, well, I picked up on anxious voices and a child's anger. Huh? Durin has been isolated for centuries, but absorbing Subject 2's emotions allowed him to understand certain truths about this world and his existence, including the fact that he is no longer the mother's only child. Oh. Or her most powerful creation. It's obvious he found that fact difficult to accept. The emotions he felt in response were quite genuine and, dare I say, human. Oh. If I eliminate the perfect creation, I'll be the only child the mother needs. This mindset arose out of Durin's instinct to compete and survive. So Durin is like... Well, yeah, he's obviously still alive, but he's like actually alive. And came to dominate all those around him. Of course, the absorption of Subject 2's knowledge allowed him to take a more intelligent approach, accusing me of murder. In the end, however, Durin still lacks sufficient social intelligence. The fact that his army even got this far is a miracle.
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
Ha! Same feeling. It's close. Huh? What? Sonia? Miss Vanya. Here to make your report? Oh yeah, she's definitely here to make her report. That's why she's creeping around the corner.
Oh,
Nothing
No, wait
much
at all.
to report, actually.
Is that so? During the battle, we were talking about your transfer to the 7th Company. You were in charge of patrols and post-battle reconnaissance this time. How did everything go?
Good. No problems.
See, you don't mind me asking, why did he come from that direction? And why are you alone? Did you think we were still meeting at the side gate? There was a chance... What? There was a change of plans. He sent the message over the wind in the last few minutes of the battle. There were a lot of changes during this operation. But I imagine you missed those as well, because you're under Durin's influence. And you have been since you tripped to Dragonspine over 6 months ago. Uh-oh! Oh, there she goes. Never mind. Got it! Don't move. Uh-oh. Haha. Gotcha! Let's continue this discussion back at the headquarters. Don't be scared. I'll figure out a way to free you from this power soon. Okay, so they're actually them, but they're just brainwashed. So they weren't... Oh, there we go. Okay. So, let me see what I have. Okay. What do I have here? Oh. Right. That. And that. Okay. Commissions. Oh, yeah. Oh! Oh, I didn't collect those? Okay, I want to pull. I can't... I know I shouldn't, though. I'm not gonna lie. Because who's in the next banners again? Who? I forgot.
Relax.
Hold on. Where is it again? Oh, notices. Who's on the upcoming banners? Story. Kanish and Raiden. When is this? 27th? Oh, 5 days. So, oh, fuck. I don't know if I should pull for her or not. I kind of want to. Oh, yeah. I also kind of want to get constellations for Auroran. I like Auroran. She is cute though. I only have like just almost. Alright, fuck it. Fine, let's go for it. Alright, of course. Let me... Alright, fuck. I can't. Okay. Whatever then. Let's just... single pulls for now. Oh!
Hey there, I'm Aoife, a Sorrow vet from the Flower Feather Clan. You've probably heard some things about me already, but it's all good. Whatever impression you have of me, I say let's wipe the slate clean and just get to know each other. Oh yeah, then there's this little dude. That's Kakuku, my assistant. Sorrow vet in a different sense of the word, I guess. I hope the two of you will get along.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Oh, cute! Aoife! Yay! Oh. Oh, yeah, I'm happy. with that. What the fuck is happening? Am I going... Am I going too fast? What? Why are they doing that? It's screw. It's a. What the fuck? Alright. There we go. Alright, nothing. Great! Fun! I love getting nothing. Oh, that's why.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this.
My ping was over 1,000. Anyway, Eva! You know what? I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'll level him up so I can get some free stuff. Oh, wait. Oh, I need to ascend him to do that. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm not getting free stuff. Oh yeah, I have the these ones as well. The only reason I'm still pulling here is to get the fucking... What was it called? Bloodstained Greatsword? Deluxe Claymore? That's literally the only reason I keep pulling here. I will not stop until I fucking R5 that shit. Okay. I'm probably gonna stop here, to be honest. Yeah.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries.
Yeah, I'm
It's
probably
rather
gonna stop
pathetic
here
to
because
force a
I'm
conversation
fucking... I'm
just-
hungry as shit. I'll probably keep going with it like next week though.
Occupy silence.
Yeah. I think next week I'm gonna keep going with it. Saturday, I don't know what I'm gonna do Saturday. I'm thinking maybe some drawing. Maybe an art stream. Honestly, I feel like I'm in a very arty mood. So don't know if I'm gonna keep going my model or if I'm gonna do something else. Probably keep going with the model. But anyways, I'm really fucking hungry. So I'm gonna end here for now. Thank you everyone who joined. And I'll see you guys on Saturday. Bye bye. Thank you.